Hey everybody, welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog or your now playing list or the stone tablets where you carve out such harmonious lists of beautiful games that you're trying to get to. Don't worry. We all have the list. And we're all doing what we can to work through the list. And then you got guys like me out here that are going, hey, don't worry about the list. Look at this new game. Look at this new thing you should do. And that's okay, too. That's all right, because you guys know the deal. If you hang out with me, we're going to show you the games, and you're going to want to play them. That's just how it is. Hey, I am back with another new roguelite survival game. You know, you've probably heard of these games if you've seen a couple of my recent videos where, you know, you try to survive for as long as you can. You pick up the upgrades, you shoot the stuff, try to dodge the stuff at the same time. I love them. I love these games. This is a game called Alpha Mono S. And this is a game that's out on itch.io. I want to give a huge shout out to a community member named V.E.G.A, and I hope that I'm not destroying the pronunciation of your name. But V.E.G.A shot me an email and he said, hey, Goat, you know what? I'm actually a dev and having a great time out on the channel. And I want to show you this game that I created out on itch because, well, I think you're going to enjoy it. And V.E.G.A, you were correct, sir. I immediately spent, I think it was like 2 hours playing this game. Here's what I want to point out, you know, and I know I'm stating the obvious here. Games do not have to be complicated in order to be fun. I think we've proved that time and time again. Games can be simple and still be masterpieces. And have a lot going for them as well. Because I think, you know, when you look at a game like this, or Vampire Survivors, or Nomad Survival, or, God, I could keep going here. You know, on the surface, it's like, oh, okay, so I grab the gems and I stay away from the things and I try to survive. Yeah, but then you get into all of these other sophistications under the hood as far as how you're going to build your character out, how do you optimize certain things that you're trying to do from an offense and a defense standpoint, you know, which upgrades and abilities pair well together, right? There's all these min-max choices that you have to make along the way, and that's the beauty of these games, you know? They're also really easy to play with a cup of coffee in your other hand, right? The left hand works the WASDas, the right hand works the coffee, and boy, everything's really great. So I'm happy to announce today that I am joined by my astute colleague Cup of Coffee today, and it's a good one. You know, I actually have been, what is this, day 4 or 5 with COVID? Yep, I think so. And I'm feeling better, but sleep has been still kind of hard to come by. The throat has been very sore and dry, you know. So anyway, sleep has been challenging. So my wife ran out to Starbucks this morning and was texting me and even tried to call and say, hey, what do you want? We're going. Totally missed the call because I finally went to sleep. So they came back with a blonde roast that they had them put just a shot of vanilla into. And I'll tell you what, you know, the blonde being a lighter roast is very strong. Which I've found the need for stronger coffee to be even more important under, you know, the perils of COVID because you just feel wiped out. So you really need something strong to cut through that COVID nonsense. And, you know, with it being a lighter roast, the vanilla certainly comes through. So I'm feeling good, feeling good. It's nice to have a coffee in my hand now instead of one of these little tiny bottles of lemon lime Gatorade that I've been drinking. I'll tell you what, these things are child size, and I might have ranted about this last time, but I can't get them open. And, you know, I had to use the business end of a scissors to get it open the other day, and you know, I was telling a work colleague about this, and he goes, "Goat, you know, I think if that was me trying to do that, I probably would have stabbed myself." I said, "Yeah, you know, it almost did come to that. The other choice would be asking my wife for help, and yeah, there's just some things that I wouldn't live down. That would be one of them. You know, the time that she had to help me with the Gatorade bottle. So anyway." Here we are, and if you're new here, thanks for being here with us. If you like rogues and roguelites, you're in the right place, you know, and would love to earn the right to your subscription and have you hang out with us more often. Just know going into it, though, you will see awesome games, and a continued relationship with us and this community here will end up costing you money, but in a good way. You're going to be happy about it. You will. You'll be happy about it. So, what are we trying to do here? Well, we're trying to survive. We're trying to bring these coins back for some more meta progression. I have opened up some damage upgrades. I've opened up some cooldown upgrades. I'd like to get another one as well so that the gun fires a little bit faster. But I'll tell you, I'll issue a warning shot. You know, when you start this game, you're going to feel pretty underpowered. It's still a great game, but there's a little bit of a climb in the beginning. But you kind of figure out a momentum. A lot of times when I play games like Vampire Survivors, I talk about this circle pattern that I like to take the enemies into. And you can kind of do something similar in this game. You know, you'll just kind of figure out a pattern that works for you. All right, so here we go. This is kind of a treasure chesty type of buff that we're going to get here. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what the deal is with the stars yet. Let's see, missile. Okay, so we've got a cooldown buff that's been applied to the missile, which is nice. Get some extra missiles firing out there. All right. Let's grab these if we can. I mentioned this is out on itch. It is free to play. If you are like me and you never really had an itch account, don't sleep on itch. There really is some good stuff out there. It'll take you 2 minutes to create an itch account. And I'm actually playing this game in a browser window. And I checked with Meggie as well because I haven't played too many of these recently. If you close out of the window, your let's go with the nanobots. Your progress is saved. I can confirm that after attempting. He was very quick to respond, and I can confirm that it is true. It did save my stuff, which was great. Would not want to start over. All right, this is going to start to get much more difficult here very soon. Let's grab that health. But this is where I need the buffs. Need more buffs. Oh, I bet this guy drops something good. Okay, we got a blue. I bet that blue's worth even more. I actually haven't gone with the ship shrinker in the past. Let's do that. Maybe that'll be good. All right. So I've got good coffee, good games going, you know, can't complain too much here. COVID is what it is. It seems like I'm through the worst of it, and I've just got the lingering sore throat thing for now. But I was able to get on the bike yesterday for a little bit, and that went a lot better than the first time around. First time, you know, I was still suffering a little bit more than I knew. Oh, okay. So we're going to get a little bit smaller. And I also think that I started up probably too fast. I gave myself a little bit more of a warm-up this time before I got really going out there. So that seemed to be helpful as well. Okay, let's try not to die. Well, remember option from Life Force? Love the options. All right. Hey, so we did bring back a good deal of gems here. Let's see what we can do. So we're going to go in the area here. Okay, so let's reduce the cooldown as well, and hopefully that'll get us blasting a little bit more often. That would be nice. All right. I'm gonna say that the gun does seem to be firing a little bit faster, just a little bit. But even a little bit is a help in this game. So I'm sure you've seen by now, it's very easy to get swarmed quickly. Okay. All right, let's grab all of these. Okay. All right. You know, I'm thankful that I've been lucky enough where I haven't lost my sense of taste or smell throughout this this fight. Boy, I was hoping I could take that guy down. He takes a lot of shots. Wow. So the other day, I ended up ordering Chipotle. I went with the burrito. And of course, you know, I had to go carnitas because, well, if carnitas is an option, that's what I'm doing. And so we'll go +2 to the phaser. Why not? But I don't want to talk about the burrito. I want to talk about the tortilla chips that Chipotle is able to achieve out of their fryer. And I want to applaud them for the level of saltiness and crispiness that they offer with those tortilla chips. They are doing this right. And I mean, I had bags and bags of tortilla chips at home. I didn't have to get those chips, but there's just something about Chipotle's chips. You know, the salt just really comes through in the best way. And I think with most things you're going to eat at Chipotle, it pairs really well. Why do I feel this way extra? So, well, we have a tradition for... Hold on, let's make a selection here. I don't really want to harvest the material from asteroids. We're doing okay. Well, no, we're doing okay with those right now. So maybe we'll go with the scanner for right now. Okay. So we have a tradition on New Year's Eve. We've been doing this for, I don't know, probably at least 5 years now, where we get a turkey fryer out. We get it warmed up, and every hour, pretty much on the hour, we're out there deep frying all kinds of bullshit. And it's just an unhealthy, deep fried food eating festival of delights, right? It's a wonderful time. If you haven't yet tried this, you know, get out there and do some deep frying as part of your New Year's get-together. Anyway, one of the things that we like to do as a first go is tortilla chips. You know, so you take the tortillas and you cut them up into quadrants or whatever you want to do, and you toss them in the deep fryer. And they're lovely. Oh, I got slowed down, didn't I? Dang it. That goop cannon got me. Here, I'll show you this. So when you get to this level of upgrades, you need to also bring some additional materials that you can get by drilling into the asteroids. So anyway, that's what that is. Let's keep going here. Let's have some more runs. It's a good game. It's addictive. So anyway, you make these tortillas, right? And they come out of the fryer. You put them out across a few cookie sheets so that they can dry, and then during that process they get even crispier, I'd argue. But while they're doing that, you're going to dump a bunch of salt on them, you know. And my brother-in-law, he's just got this down pat. He does such a good job with it. You know, he's one of those guys that you know, grabs the salt, right, puts it in his hand, raises the hand high in the air so that he can get really nice equal coverage, and he just tosses it down. It's fun to watch. Anyway, the saltiness that's achieved on these is, you know, very similar, if not spot on, to what you get at Chipotle. And yeah, so I really enjoy it. It takes me back to that event every time I eat them. And so that was nice. It was nice. And it's extra nice that COVID didn't rob me of that experience yet. I guess knock on wood, right? But at this point, I don't think I'm going to be going backwards. Boy, that was a backwards run, wasn't it? All right. That's okay. We're going to keep going here. You see what you did to us, Meggie? I bet other people are going to want to play this after seeing it. All right. Get a couple more runs in. You know, on the food bend, I'll tell you what else happened. You know, I mentioned that I've got this lingering sore throat that, you know, I've been trying to get rid of. I've decided now that, you know, I'm just gonna have to wait it out. There's nothing that really does it, because I went hard. I went hard yesterday. Not that, but the other way, you know, like go hard at something. So I decided that I was gonna buy some popsicles. Now, I haven't bought popsicles like this in a very long time, you know, because, well, because, you know, when we're young, we always like, oh, when I'm an adult, I'm going to eat all the bullshit that mom and dad won't let me eat, right? And then you become an adult and you're like, oh, God, get that stuff away from me. Just give me a pile of beef, right? And salt. Bags of salted bullshit and beef, that's all I want. But anyway, you know, yesterday I thought, well, I'm just going to buy every popsicle that they have in the store. So I bought these like gigantic fruit bars, you know, the big sons of bitches, loaded with chunks of strawberry on one of these suckers, and you know, the other one was loaded with pieces of lemon. Actually, that one didn't have pieces of lemon. That might be a little bit much. But it was lemon flavor, right? It had the lemon essence. I guess you wouldn't want chunks of lemon like you would with strawberries. It'd be slightly different. So yesterday, I ate what I believe to be like 6 popsicles. Now I haven't done that in 30 years. So that was an interesting experience. And what I learned was even 6 popsicles is not enough to beat the COVID sore throat. And so I'm just going to have to wait that SOB out, I think, at this point. That's what I've decided for myself. And, you know, this too shall pass. It'll be fine. But 6, yeah. Yeah, 6. 6. And, truth be told, I still like popsicles. Still do. Just haven't eaten them like that in a good long time. Felt good. You know, I would say it reduced the amount of pain for a little bit, but I didn't fix it. I was looking for more of a fix. It is what it is. All right, so we got slightly more radius from the tractor beam, which is great. Okay. Let's go with the stasis field. Why not? And we're gonna hope for some health in here, or not. Well, you can't always get what you want. Okay. You know, the amount of damage seems to be exactly right for most of the enemy ships, and then you run into some of these bigger ones where it leaves a little bit to be desired, but that's going to happen. That's okay. All right, let's go grab this. I was hoping for health. I can't remember if I grabbed the nanobots or not that do the healing. Let's go with the cooldown on the phaser. Okay. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna grab that. Beautiful. This run's going pretty good. Okay. Dual shoot. Wow. I have not gotten this one before. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, wow. I'm a fan of that. We gotta watch out for these guys because they like to slam into you. Not in a good way. Boy, this is the run. I gotta say that. Now, I believe we're trying to survive for a certain amount of time in order to get a win. And that's probably detailed somewhere in the game. But you know me, I just jump in. Oh, man. All right, this guy's on me. We got to grab that health. Let's go with the damage. There it is. Okay. Boy, we were at death's door there for a second. I'm going to be ready for some upgrades after this, I think. Oh, can't let these guys do that. Oh, this is a... Okay. Seeing some new stuff now. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Okay. That almost seems like a boss character. Oh boy, alright. Ooh. Oh man! That was a great run. Alright, let's see if we can upgrade anything. I kinda wanna stick with these because I think, well, I mean this would be helpful also. I don't know. I lean more in the direction of these. This item must be unlocked to view. Okay. I think I'm gonna hold off, and let's do one more. Let's do one more run. Let's try to get a good one here. Let us know in the comments if this is going to be something you're going to check out. I will include a link in the description to where you can find this one. And again, I slept on itch for a long time. I had devs reach out to me and say, hey, my game's on itch. And I was thinking, oh, I don't, I'm not sure about that itch. And then eventually, I went out there, I checked it out. It's very easy to set up. And some of these games launch right in the browser. So it's extra convenient. They just pop up, you don't even have to do a download at all. But thanks again to V.E.G.A for writing in via email and letting me know about the game. And if anybody else out there has a game recommendation for me, please always toss it out. I'm always willing to give it a look. I don't do reviews on the channel, usually if you see me playing a game, it's kind of like a mini recommendation because I've had a good time with it or I think it's fun, and I think that you should check it out too. And if it ends up costing you money, sorry, not sorry, right? That's how we feel about that. And I have to thank everybody as well for the continued support on the channel. This has been just such a adventure. All these great people that I've run into over the 2 years or so that I've been at this. This has just been a ball. So thank you to everybody for the support and for your participation in the discourse that we have in the community, and just being a part of the enjoyment of this whole experience. So I appreciate you. All right. Well, let's see. We're going to have a good run here. Maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna try for it. When I started playing this game, I kept trying to rotate the ship, and I thought, well, how can I? It can't be like this. And then I just it stuck. Like, hey, wait, this is how it's supposed to be, and you just kind of got to maneuver around, and it works. It works. It's fun. Give it a go. Let's support V.E.G.A. All right. Let's go backfire. Don't sleep on backfire. I think it's good. First couple times I was like, I don't know on that. And I started getting it every time it popped up in a run, and it's good. All right, let's see what we end up with here. Something new. Plasma ring. Okay. So we got another plasma ring now. Dual ring action. Speaking of the ring, I've had my eye on that Rings of Power. I wasn't always the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, but I watched the films, and I like them. They're a little bit long for me, for my general attention span, let's say. But I like them, and the show certainly looks interesting. I'll check it out. But I'm starting to see a lot of media for the series. Maybe we're getting close. I haven't been tracking the release date and all that stuff as closely, but let's grab this. See what we get here. Running low on health. Okay, 1 second cooldown on the option capability. That's great. I'll take it. Need some health. Maybe it'll be sitting up there. Oh, let's go with that. Just put some power into that option. Maybe we can get a second option. Oh, we do. God. I know. You know what? They talk about COVID fog, right? And I think I'm just going to be using that as the as the blame game for a good long while here. You know, even when it's just the goat brain failing. It has nothing to do with that. So we've got more cooldown. Let's do that. All right. Oh, these ships are bastards. I gotta tell you what. I wish I had Matty KO's capability to say the word bastard. He's just got the corner of that word. He's got that word cornered. That's what I meant. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Alpha Mono S on itch.io. This is a game developed by one of our community members, the Goat Force Gaming channel. Give this a look. And if you needed a good excuse to go and create an itch.io account like I did, this could be a good excuse for you to just jump out there. And that way, once you've created it, you know, we see another game from Itch that looks good. That much easier for you to just jump in there and get after it. So let's support. Let's not support. Let's support Meggy, and let's all give this one a look. Let's get his playtime numbers up, or whatever shows. I'm sure there's some kind of analytics out there. Let's do what we can. If you liked what you saw here, get out there, do some pew-pewing with me, right? Hey, have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you next time on the Goat Force Gaming channel, where you know, we'll probably share a coffee together. And we'll probably play a roguelike or a roguelite. You can set your watch and warrant to it. And yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll hope that the throat of the goat ain't as sore. That'd be nice, right? It's a nice thought. Anyway, you be well out there. We'll see you next time. Take care.